Arsenal Fan TV, Bully hanging on in the end there today.
Well, yeah, we started running away from them again. The midfield completely went missing, and nobody wanted to press out from the back.
Was that the 10-men factor?
Well, I don't know. I think the only pressing that we did before that was Giroud when he pressed his head. I think he thought he was asking him if he could stitch that.
No, it was a moment of madness that could have cost Arsenal dearly today because we were so comfortable before that. But there were some players that really stepped up today with full of it. I mean, they say sometimes that, over the Christmas period it's going to hit the foreign players really, really hard. But Alexis Sanchez today, remember, he's never had to experience that Christmas period before, and he was brilliant today.
Well, last year, it knocked everything out of Ozil, because he hadn't had the rest, and that was it. Alexi, he wants to play 180 minutes for a game. He chases back if he loses the ball and closes down all the time. We need to see some more of that coming from some of the others. If they was cold out there today, it's because they weren't running round enough.
Surprised that Alexis went and took that penalty in the first half. You think he should have left that to Cazorla?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think theirs was a penalty either.
No?
No.
I'd have to see it again, but he looked like he chopped him.
From what I've heard, Debussy actually got the ball, but okay. I've got to see it for myself. That's going by what I've been told. From what I saw on the TV replays, Giroud didn't even really put his head that much into.
But isn't it? It's not the fact that it's a proper headbutt or whatever. But why even do that? You're going to get the red cards.
Well, yeah. When we know full well he doesn't like his hair getting messed up. That's going to mess his hair up straight away. Atkinson already had his card out before the guy hit the floor.
Now listen, that's 3 games. All right, that's 3 games he's going to miss. West Ham away next game. Who would you step up with? Would you? Is it time to start Podolski in that game?
It's time to put Podolski on. Yeah, definitely. He's stood up and he's been counted and he's scored the goals when we needed him. And to be honest, Arsene is treating him very, very badly. And this is why none of the players outside the first 11 bother that much and why we struggle. Because they're thinking it don't matter whether I score goals or not. I could get hat-trick today, but Arsene ain't going to pick me next week because he's got his little click.
So definitely you start with Podolski in that, down the middle or on the left?
Down the middle. Down the middle or down the left, make them swap over. But he's got to come ahead of Campbell and Sonogo.
And going into those next couple of games, how are you feeling? I mean, difficult away games. Southampton, we really struggled here recently. West Ham, we won there last year, but they've improved a lot. How are you thinking about those 2 games? What's your thinking on those?
We should be all right, but it depends on the mentality of the players when they cross that line. Arsene can tell them exactly what he needs them to do, but they go in there with their leg half hanging out, when they go in for a tackle, they're going to get hurt, and then they'll run away again after that. They've got to go in full-blooded and go in solidly.
I was having another one of my blood pressure. My blood pressure pills were coming out again. But it was terrible. It wasn't good. They weren't good, mate.
But 3 points.